And we're live for the second official episode of the KicKbacK podKast. I'm one half of the host, Chris. I'm joined with...
I'm Jeff, and yeah, welcome back to the second episode of our podcast.
I think first episode went really well.
Yeah, man.
Got a lot of good feedback. Enjoyed it. Talked about a lot of good shit. And, yeah, welcome to episode 2. First thing I want to talk about is I know we talked a lot of sports shit last time. I guess we're not really a sports podcast, but like I said, we're both sports guys.
And it's trending news, so.
Yeah, so I don't really give a fuck, so we're going to talk about it. Kuechly announced he's retiring at 28 years old, which is insane. One, because he's 28 years old. Two, I thought he was still playing. Dude, he made it to the Pro Bowl this season.
He did?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, I didn't even know that. That's funny. I mean, yeah, I just wanted to bring up his stats because I didn't know he was 28 till you just said it. That's
really?
why I picked up my phone. Yeah, for real. 7-time Pro Bowl.
Seven out of 8 or 9 seasons?
Yeah, because he made Pro Bowl every year except for his rookie year. And 5-time first-team All-Pro, NFL Defensive Player of the Year in 2013.
Yeah.
Like, dude, NFL tackles leader twice, defensive rookie of the year. Yeah. Bro, I mean, he had a lot going for him. Yeah, it was news to me, too. I didn't expect that when you told us about it. But, I mean, I personally don't. I mean, yeah, he's a good player and all, but I can honestly give a fuck. I mean, as fucked as it's, yeah, I mean, I'm sorry, but it doesn't affect me personally. But, I mean, it sucks to see. Did he give a reason?
I guess I listened to like a couple of people talk about it, like Pat McAfee, and he said that he did in like an interview, or I guess like talking about like why he did it. It's like his main reason was obviously his health. I don't know if you knew this, but I can't remember the last time he played a full season. Yeah, with the amount of injury, especially head injuries, dude has long history of bad concussions, and if anyone is just going to take a toll on anyone's body at some point, and your body just starts to give out. And he said that, I don't know, he feels as if he's not going to be able to keep up with the new linebackers coming in for the Panthers and things.
Yeah, I mean, good player and all, but like I said, I never really followed his career personally. Was never really like a true fan. I respect him, obviously, but it doesn't really, I'm not like, damn, it's so sad. Oh, actually, I am. I sound like such an asshole. I mean, I'm sad to see that he's not playing anymore, but, I mean, if that's the reason he's going, I support it. I mean, I support it 100% if that's, because, like I said, I didn't even know till you just told me as well that he hasn't played a fucking full season in a while.
Yeah.
So, I mean, if that's the reason, I would step back too, man. You got to think about it the long run, and it's just a business. You're replaceable. They don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
So, next man up, they throw you away like it's nothing. So, I respect it. I don't know. I would have played till 30, to be honest. Because even till after that, you can play for a while, dude. Yeah. And he's a fit dude. Yeah. So, I mean, and he was good in his position, so.
That's crazy, dude. He literally said he feels as if he's not going to be able to keep up with the new linebacking core that the Panthers have brought in and shit.
As a 28-year-old.
Which is insane.
As a 28-year-old. So you can see it as two ways. You could either see, goddamn, they're bringing him some fucking linebackers, or this dude has given all he's going to give.
Yeah.
But, I mean, either way, I don't know. Hopefully it's not, wow, I don't know how to want to word this. I don't know. I'm good for him for stepping out if that's the reason. I mean, it's not a selfish reason, and anybody who sees it as him being selfish is a fucking asshole.
Yeah.
If he's thinking about his health before the team, I don't go fuck. I would do the exact same thing. Isn't it like the same people who gave shit to Andrew Luck for retiring?
Oh my god.
Jesus fucking Christ, booing him out on his final game.
Yeah.
Imagine being that entitled to think that he owes the fans anything. Like, get the fuck out of here. That's something I don't even want to talk about because that pissed me off so much when I saw it.
He was a first overall pick.
I mean, yeah, but is he a flop? Was he a flop for them? You respect him as a player, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Okay, but like, so looking at him as just statistically, not like favoriting him because you like him as a player.
Statistically?
Yeah.
Not a flop.
Not a flop at all?
No.
Did he take him to any playoffs?
I couldn't tell you. I don't know. Anyway, but
Yeah.
he won, I think, Offensive Rookie of the Year. He had a solid career, but the same thing as Luke Kuechly, you could never remember when he played a full season.
Yeah, I was gonna mention that, saying that I feel like he's one of those players who I think I know that haven't played a full season in a good while. So I mean, I respect both of them for stepping out. Their health is, like I said, dude, it's a business. They don't give a fuck about you, dude. Once you leave, bro, it doesn't really matter. They're not gonna beg you to stay. It's next man up. It's a business. You're replaceable. So shout out to them for thinking of themselves first, because that's exactly what the teams think too. They think of they think of who can we sign to replace this dude. He obviously doesn't care. We need to bring somebody else in. They're not gonna beg him to stay because there's no point. There's always somebody else who's hungry and gonna want the spot. So if they're thinking about themselves first, that's cool. I respect that 100%. I'm with it. That's just gonna kill them in the long run, bro. Yeah. So it's better to get out while they're still young. And dudes like that, popular guys in the league, they have doors open anywhere else. I'm almost certain either one of them could get a job as a analyst. Or
perfect example was Gronk.
Yeah, perfect. Didn't he? He got a job straight out of retirement,
straight out of retirement.
Yeah. So it's another. Yeah, I'd even mention that. Yeah, fucking if anybody compared between Andrew Luck and Luke Kuechly, that was a fit motherfucker, dog. Yeah. So if somebody like Gronk can step out, bro,
he was only 30.
Yeah, and arguably top 2 in his position easily, if not the best. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's a respectable dude, fucking amazing player at that. Played for a team where he had everything going for him.
Yeah.
Great guy. I don't know. So plus somebody like Gronk had income coming from wherever. He was in movies, all that other shit. Yeah. So yeah, these dudes don't have to worry about the league anymore. If that's what they want to step out, people should respect it and shouldn't see it as a selfish act. Because people are going to be cheering for somebody else in their position next year.
You could tell it wasn't his choice. Like all the interviews that I would see clips of, dude. He looks so heartbroken, dude.
Yeah. So he held conferences for it?
No, interviews. I guess he made them himself. Yeah,
because they announced it on the Panthers Twitter, right? They released a video of his retirement.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good for him. Yeah, he doesn't owe anybody an explanation either. If he doesn't want to talk about it, it's not nobody else's business. So, and I'm assuming he didn't want to retire because there's no way he would have wanted to. It must have been something that somebody told him, a doctor, hey, dude, I don't know, but down the line, it's a big risk. So I doubt it was his choice to want to retire. It was just the right one. So I respect it 100%.
I feel like this is kind of like a perfect transition now to talking about health in the NFL. We're just talking about Aaron Hernandez, who's is Netflix making the documentary about him. I'm guessing his career and then the condition he had, which is CTE, which is really bad, brain condition that is really most common in people who play either contact sports or combat sports, anything that you're constantly taking blows to the head. And it's just a big controversy too in the NFL with all these players. And I guess I'm telling you that's a big reason why you're seeing all these players retire at such early ages now, is because reasons like that.
Yeah, I guess the Twitter moment just has it as Netflix's Killer Inside the Mind of Aaron Hernandez explores Hernandez's past and how he went from a celebrated NFL player to a convicted killer. And I didn't really know much of the dude prior to everything that happened.
Nobody really did, because he was up and rising star, really. He's a good player too.
Yeah, it's obviously, if I don't know why people wouldn't know what we're talking about, but I guess the reason, his conviction and everything was in 2015. The star New England Patriots tight end was convicted of murdering, I'm just not going to say his name, the boyfriend of Hernandez's fiance and future wife/mother of his child, Cheyenne Jenkins' sister, in an industrial park near his North Massachusetts home. They had not footage of him actually committing the crime, but
they had a bunch of him going to
to where the body was found and all that. So he ended up taking his own life in prison. Sad stuff, man. He went from catching Super Bowl passes and Super Bowl passing touchdowns in in his career to, I don't know, bro, just throwing it all away. I mean, but then again, he had problems that nobody was acknowledging.
Yeah, the thing is, they didn't find out until after his death, after he did an autopsy of his brain, that he actually had stage 3 CTE, or it might have been 4. Anyways, but that's like one of the worst, like, and doctors, like a lot of doctors were saying, it's like the worst case they've seen in someone that young. His brain was just destroyed.
That's insane, man. I don't want to say.
And the craziest part about it is, they, like, before, like, the doctors or like his trainers never really had any records of him reporting any concussions.
Oh, really?
Yeah, even like during his college days playing basketball and football. Like,
where did he play again? Miami, right? Or something?
I don't know, but he played basketball too. But they didn't really have any like real records of him like reporting concussions or them diagnosing concussions. Yeah, which is crazy, and that's when all this fuss about players' health like really started to like, like gain more attention.
Yeah, I mean, I don't condone what he did, and I'm not using the fact that he had what he had as an excuse. Yeah. But I mean, maybe if he would have gotten help before, I don't want to say, right, but maybe if he would have gotten help before and they would have found what was going on with him, I mean, I guess it could have been prevented.
CTE can't be diagnosed.
He can't?
That's insane. While they're alive. They have to like legit like cut the brain in half.
Oh, that's so fucked. Yeah, see, I'm like I'm ignorant on it. I don't know shit about it, but wow, that's fucking insane. Yeah. I don't know, man. I just saw that it's already dropped, the documentary. Dropped today, early in the morning. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm fucking obviously watch that. I guess that's something we could talk about in the next show too. Yeah. So so what else you got, brother? You said you were gonna mention Tom Brady, right?
Yeah, he might be leaving New England. Thank God.
Where's he been linked to? You told me the Chargers, right?
Chargers, I think. It was reported that he cleaned out his stadium suite.
Like it's never been cleaned out before.
Yeah, like completely just like cleaned out, like brand new.
So what do you think? You think he's gone?
I don't know. A guy can hope.
Do you want him to go?
Yes.
Do you want him at the Chargers?
Yeah, why not?
You don't care where he goes?
No, not really.
Do you think he has another Super Bowl in him wherever he goes?
It's Tom Brady. Yeah.
Who would his weapons be in? Oh, fuck yeah. I am tweaking, bro. He was most definitely... Wow. I don't know. I just feel like the game's changing, dude. Pocket passing quarterbacks are done, bro. I mean, but then again, it's like a quarterback like him is once in a blue moon. So I guess people like him can, or like, I don't know. I guess you can make an exception with Tom Brady because he's Tom Brady. Yeah. So, but I don't know, man. You've seen it a lot in the league. It's just mobile quarterbacks that can throw or making the waves, but you can't coach something like Tom Brady, bro. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, regardless where he goes, I mean, I never have a problem with him. I was never fuck the Patriots, or this is like, for example, everybody during the Eagles Patriots Super Bowl, it's like it's New England versus the United States. I could honestly give a fuck. I've never hated Tom Brady. I know you respect him as a player. You probably just don't like you respect his game. You just don't. Like, it's the same thing, bro. Crazy transition. I never understood the hate of a player. I'm so sorry for going off topic, but we'll get back to it. The same thing was, like, people who really, really have a problem with Messi and Ronaldo. Like, people really hate each other over the fact, debating who's better and stuff. I'm like, why does it matter?
It's just fanboys.
Yeah, I know. It's just, like, respect the fact that we're alive to see what the fuck they're doing. And, like, people, I'm talking about, like, the people who genuinely hate.
Yeah, I don't get that. People who are like that are so fucking stupid.
Yeah, you can't talk to those people. Yeah. Nothing you say is going to change their mind. Yeah. It's ridiculous. And I just never understood the hate on players like that. Like, on Tom Brady, why the fuck does it matter that he's good? Yeah. Like, you hate the fact that he washes your team all the time? Like, why the fuck? I never understood that, but...
So, yeah, like I said, like, I hate Will Doug. Like, we play him a lot. Pittsburgh plays him a lot. Mm-hmm. He actually... he's a great, amazing player. I consider him the greatest player of all time.
Yeah, easily.
But, you ask him, people... Say you ask a goddamn Cowboys fan or some shit, they're gonna say no, that he's not the greatest quarterback.
But yeah, I never understood the reason for the hate, man. I don't know why people just can't sit down and say. Man, aren't we lucky to be alive in a time where arguably the best player to have ever played in this league is alive and playing? Wow, I'm tweaking. Why can't we be happy that we're witnessing this? You know?
Yeah.
The same thing with. I honestly, personally think we are born right now and witnessing the best players that have ever played in their given sport, and we're allowed to witness it. Tom Brady, Lionel Messi, I guess arguably Cristiano Ronaldo. I honestly think Lionel Messi is the best player to have ever played.
Yeah, so I wouldn't really get all these people talking shit about, all these like great players and shit. It's just, we should feel privileged and genuinely happy, and we should all like mourn and like be sad the day they all decide to retire.
Which honestly is coming up in the next 4
decade.
to 5 years.
Yeah, the next decade. This decade.
Yeah, easily. Because I'd probably give the 3 players I guess I mentioned were Brady, Ronaldo, and Messi. I give Brady 3 if that.
3 if that.
Ronaldo 3 or 2 if that.
Yeah.
Messi 4 or 5 maybe, you think?
5, yeah.
Professional in their clubs are playing now or in general?
Like, are we talking about like top tier football?
That's what I'm saying. Are we talking about, because we're going to count MLS moves or like return to their country moves? No, right? We're talking about top tier football?
Yeah, top tier football.
I guess football or both. I guess. I guess Brady has no choice but to play top tier football.
Yeah.
So I guess, like I said, I'm
how
saying
about
Brady 3 years.
At a
Super
high,
Bowl contending team?
Yeah, or Super Bowl contending, and he's still playing at a high level.
Where he's a top 10
playoff,
quarterback?
Like playoff
Ooh,
every
playoff?
season. Yeah.
Ooh, 2 years.
Really?
Yeah. I feel like if he signs for San Diego, LA, he's signing for 2 years, if that.
Yeah. Yeah, because
Easily.
no way they'd be stupid enough to give him more than
3?
2.
Hell yeah, because the amount of quarterbacks that are coming out of college in these coming years, bro. That'd be really stupid. Messi.
The day he gets benched is when he retires.
Yeah. Okay, so I guess Ronaldo and Messi, Champions League football. How many more years?
Give Ronaldo 2 or 3, Messi 4 or 5.
Do you think they'll still be playing in Champions League teams where they could? You say they have a chance of winning it?
Like from other teams that. Well, Messi's retiring at Barca.
You think Ronaldo's retiring in Portugal?
In Portugal, probably. If not, he's gonna come here.
That'd be entertaining.
And then he'd retire here.
So you wouldn't count him coming to the MLS professional anymore?
Well,
I think it's professional, but top tier football.
No. Well,
so
nobody would consider.
So you give Ronaldo outside of this year. How many more years at Juve?
At Juve, 2 more.
2 more? Okay. Yeah, I respect that. I'll say the exact same thing. 2 to 3 for Ronaldo, 4 to 5 for Messi, if that. And I mean, I just, like I said, going back to what we were saying, I don't get why people, give the hate. I probably sound like a fucking broken record at this point, but yeah.
Real quick, I want to shout out one of our viewers who actually just texted me. Shout out Esbin.
You're a fucking go, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Thanks for watching, dude.
Yeah.
Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you thought it was funny.
Yeah, and for real, and also I guess in general, man, everybody who's messaged us about the show, it really does mean a lot.
Yeah.
I personally, it may not seem like a lot to y'all views wise, but I honestly did not think we would have broken 50 if that.
Yeah.
And we're easily pushing 100.
We're pushing 100.
And yeah, man, we're about to hit double-digit subscribers too. I honestly didn't think, because I didn't really blow this shit up like I really wanted to. It was just a quick post. I didn't care if people really saw it or not. And yeah, y'all are pulling in numbers. We really do appreciate it, man.
Yeah,
and
means a lot.
Just wanted to take time out to say that. But do you have anything else you want to transition to, bro?
Wanted to talk about YouTubers who are now transitioning into boxing and combat sports.
I'm so with it.
I guess it all started when everybody would like think it, like just settle it out like fighting and shit, but you can't really fight legally.
Yeah.
So first person who came out doing it was KSI. Well, that I know of, who actually, mind you, he probably wasn't the very first who did it, obviously, but the one who went the most viral, the most popular, who brought the most attention to it, was KSI when he, I think, was Joe Weller first?
Yeah, the first fight?
Yeah.
Yeah, they still had the headgear on and all that, yeah.
Joe Weller fight, and I guess it's like he started, shit talking, and then they wanted to settle it in physically legal way. So,
and on top, dude, they trained real hard for this stuff.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, okay, I'm gonna fight you next week. No, they had like genuine couple of months to train like professional boxers do. They weren't professional at the time. They still fought with headgear, but like they had adequate time to prepare. They had camps, professional trainers, like they were on their shit, dude, and like they were releasing teasers of like, you know, they're still YouTubers at the end of the day, so they were releasing videos of their training sessions and their weight loss and their, I guess, their toning. And you saw it yourself, KSI got himself into a really good form, man.
Dude.
Like a whole 6-pack, and like it was what you would expect between two YouTubers boxing. It wasn't Deontay Wilder versus Tyson Fury.
It was like pretty cool
because like they were YouTubers we watch about to fight each other, and
it was cool up to the fight.
Yo, dude. I mean, you're not lying, dude. Like they came out like professional fighters would. Like everything was perfect till the bell rang, and they were just throwing windmill punches and. It was exactly like I said, what you would expect between two YouTubers fighting. But I guess you can go on and explain how it got bigger and bigger.
Who did he fight next?
Was it that's where he called out?
Is that where? Okay, so
I'll go look it up.
Yeah, look it up. But what I think, what I remember, or I'm trying to remember what happened was after the Joe Weller fight. No, because I think he fought someone before that. I don't know, because I know he fought two people before. Logan. So yeah, after the Joe Weller fight, they tried sticking like as true to like the actual like sporting events as possible. So they had a post fight interview, and they asked him like if he wanted to say anything, and then he called out originally Jake Paul.
Mm-hmm.
And then like all this shit started happening. So Jake Paul said, "Why is he trying to fight me? I don't fight my brother, who his older brother was a lot bigger than he is, stronger than he is." And I guess it started from there, really.
I'm pretty sure it was just Joe Weller.
And then it was just a Weller.
Yeah. If it was another one, I couldn't fucking find it. I went like on 3 pages of Google.
Yeah. So called out. Logan Paul, his little brother called out his KSI's little brother called out Logan Paul's little brother to fight, and so they set up this big event. Mind you, none of them were professionals yet, so they were going to use headgear still.
But it was honestly huge. It was the biggest YouTuber in Britain.
They sold out the fucking Staples Center in LA.
Yeah, and but back to the first one, like it was the most popular American, I guess not subscriber wise, but like one of the most popular YouTubers in America versus if not one of the most popular YouTubers in the UK, and on top of that they were brothers, both extremely popular. Yeah. The amount of like fucking people that came in to watch that stuff, dude, like obviously like they were like illegal numbers and all that, like people that were like streaming it elsewhere, but like there was I can't even like say, I don't want to lie and like put a false number out there, but it was a ridiculous amount of people that tuned in to watch it, man. And like people were like, I sat down, I'm like, wow, these are YouTubers, and like there's this many people that give a fuck, dude. And they had like a bunch of undercard fights. Like it was a whole event. It wasn't just these two dudes fighting. They had a whole undercard. Some dudes were fighting under them who were professionals already.
Scares.
It was oh my fucking god, dude, that was fucking. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I'm just getting all these. I'm just remembering, dude. There were some really stupid ass fights. Fuck, but I guess you can go.
That scares one. That scares one. Fucking
yeah, shit was. Did he win?
No.
Oh, he got washed.
Yeah,
right?
like bad.
Bro, that motherfucker's stupid as shit.
Wow, did you say he
won?
Yeah,
dude, he came in skinny as fuck, didn't
he?
Yeah, okay, I do remember that, dude. His whole rib cage and shit was showing.
Yeah.
I mean, he looked malnourished.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess you could go ahead and explain the third.
He lost a lot of weight.
Yeah, I know, but like he didn't look fit to fight. I mean, because he was a fat guy.
Yeah.
And he came in skinny as fuck, but that doesn't mean he should have came in the way he came in. Dude, he looks so fucking malnourished. Shout out to him for losing the fucking weight, but he wasn't boxing fit, bro. That's insane. But yeah, you can go ahead and explain the second one.
Where was that?
I mean, you were just talking about the brothers.
So yeah, it was big events, sold out an arena.
The Manchester Arena, I think it was called. Yeah. The first one?
Oh, the first one was in the UK. Fuck,
yeah, they sold out the Manchester Arena.
That's what I meant to say.
Even the press conferences and everything was sold out. The
Yeah.
fans were attacking
Yeah.
the Paul brothers as they were pulling into the venue for
Yeah.
the press conference. People were throwing stuff at their cars, kicking it, punching it. Like, it was insane. Like, even the fans took it really fucking serious.
God, such toxic fan bases.
I guess if you wanted to do like their coaches, the Let's Go champ.
Oh,
in the second fight.
That was okay. So the first one, fight. We didn't even talk about the actual.
Oh yeah,
fight.
what the fuck?
The actual fight, it surprised a lot of people. Like genuinely surprised a lot of people because they obviously still didn't look like professionals, but they put on a great show.
Yeah, it was a good show.
Yeah,
a show. Yeah,
a good show. Yeah, and KSI ended up coming out on top. Oh no, fuck, my bad. They tied the first time, which I still to this day think is a stupid ass decision. But
yeah,
they tied, and obviously they were gonna fight again. Second time was huge. Like, bigger than the last one. Like, so much bigger.
Yeah.
So much more media attention. And for this time, they had a professional one of the biggest boxing promoters in the world to promote them, Eddie Hearn, for 2 fucking YouTubers, mind you. And
streaming service they were
and they signed exclusive rights to the new boxing streaming network, DAZN.
Who hosts Canelo
Alvarez, Deontay Wilder.
Yeah, this wasn't no fucking YouTube live, dude. Like they had the biggest
names, biggest
names
in boxing today on DAZN.
Yep.
And now fucking 2 YouTubers.
Yeah, dude, 2 fucking YouTubers who now
and the crazier part is like they had legitimate champion contending fight like undercards, boxers as an undercard.
Who either one of those 2 undercards would have fucking demolished the 2 fucking headliners, but like they had that's how much media attention this fight had, where they could get professional boxers fighting for a professional belt as an undercard. It was fucking insane.
Yeah, dude. So it was huge. They're gonna do it in LA in the Staples Center. Sold out the fucking Staples Center.
That's insane.
And dude, it was a good fight.
Yeah. Yeah, it was entertaining.
It was entertaining. It was the best YouTuber fight that we've seen to this point.
Yeah, easily.
Both got their licenses to be professional boxers, so no headgear, 10-ounce gloves, and dude, it was a good fight.
Yeah, it was. You respect the decision? All the calls made by the referees. You respect how everything went down. Even being, because I'm assuming you're more of a KSI fan than you are a Logan Paul fan. Yeah. So I guess no bias. How do you respect how everything went down?
Yes and no. I do believe that he should have gotten at least a warning for the 2-point deduction that was for him. Anybody who looks at it, I know that KSI is like blown it out of proportions, but it wasn't even that bad of a hit. He like tapped him twice in the back of the head. It was nothing serious. But I do believe he at least should have gotten a warning, or at least have the knockdown not count for that reason.
So Logan Paul should have won?
I said I think he should have gotten a warning, but a warning is a warning. He still did it.
So would you, if you being the ref, would you have deducted his points?
No, I don't think so.
So then, in theory,
no. But like I said, it's a warning.
I'm not saying you think he should have won because the call could have been split either way. But
no, but that also brings up after KSI, he had the actual scorecards.
Yeah,
and KSI, all 3 judges judged that he only won 1 round. KSI did. I mean, Logan did. And then the rest were KSI's. Maybe like 2, I think, or maybe one more was. I think it was 2 to like 3. Yeah.
I think I personally had like 3 or 4. I think we were keeping count during the night, but yeah.
Yeah. So
that's what I saw. I think he posted them on Twitter.
Yeah. He had the actual scorecard, so even without the 2-point deduction, he still would have won.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Cause I could have swore because I was watching one of KSI's videos and he was reacting to Logan Paul bitching about it, and I think he even. Logan Paul, I think that was his biggest excuse. If those 2 points were deducted, then I would have won the fight.
Yeah, that's
that's
exactly why he showed the scorecards.
Oh, so he debunked it then?
Yeah,
fire. Okay,
he had
I didn't know that. Wow.
He framed because he has the scorecards framed.
Well, I didn't know. I didn't pay attention to that. Wow.
Yeah, and so they showed there that even without the 2-point deduction, he was still gonna end up winning.
Wow, that's insane.
Yeah. So yeah, so like I said, he should have gotten a warning, but I don't know. He still did it. He's stupid. Fuck Logan Paul.
Yeah.
And now he's trying to crawl out the fucking hole he dug himself into by fucking calling out, trying to continue this call out that was made by Antonio Brown to fucking box him. And so, Logan Paul, being the failure that he is, trying to dig himself out of this hole, of course, fueled the fire by responding and wanting to set this boxing match up with Antonio Brown.
I honestly can't give a comment because, I can really give a fuck, dog. I'll watch that shit, though, 100%.
Oh, it'll be hilarious.
Yeah, but what the fuck, bro? This is just... I didn't think you could put a cherry on top of the shit cake that was Antonio Brown's last year and a half. But god fucking damn it, are they fucking putting that cherry on top, dude? Holy fuck.
Yeah.
This is... I don't know what the fuck this dude... I really... Like we said last time, this dude deserves a fucking show, bro. This shit is fucking entertaining as hell. I don't know. The Logan Paul, he's good at doing that, though. Dug himself out of the Japan thing with this fight. KSI even admitted that was one of the main reasons they also did it. He was cool with digging this motherfucker out of that hole, even though he brought it up almost all the time. But, so, and now he's digging himself out of the fucking L he took by trying to fight Antonio Brown, bro. He's good at what he does, bro. That's crazy as fuck. Shout out to that motherfucker, man.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yeah. Well, anything else you
want to I guess we already talked about Jake Paul also has a fight coming up.
Oh, yeah, so I forgot that's how this all started. Yeah, so Jake Paul has a fight coming up with another YouTuber, except this YouTuber was a exclusive gamer only for years on YouTube and called out Jake Paul.
He had an undercard on the first KSI and Logan Paul fight, and it was against another YouTuber, so it was just wasn't even all that. But now KSI, I follow him on Twitter, has said that the same camp he had versus KSI versus Logan Paul 2 is the same camp that's training. What's his name? I think his actual name is Ali. I don't know what his fucking YouTuber name is. Nissan Gibb.
And he's Gibb, right?
Yeah, Gibb. So, he the same camp that was training KSI for his last fight is training
Vidal Riley.
Yeah, and the camp that he had when he took him to America, like their trainers and everything. Yeah, the whole thing. He's the same camp that he has. So he said he's getting the best of the best.
But is Jake Paul not training with Ryan Garcia's camp?
Ryan, the fucking undefeated kid. I just thought they had like the stupid ass YouTube video they made. I didn't know he was genuinely training with his camp. Because
I've seen just a bunch of
videos of them been like sparring.
Is there any way you could look that up right now? Because I'm really curious. Because if they produced Ryan Garcia, pretty sure they can do something with.
All I typed in was Jake Paul T, and it says Jake Paul training with Ryan Garcia. All I see is just the body shot video being quoted. Yes, all I see. There's a bunch of pictures together. There's a lot of videos of them together, though. Like, in the ring, sparring, so I guess they must be. But I guess, like, all the videos, he must be getting worked. But, yeah, I guess they are, dude. I don't know, but... I don't know. I'm gonna watch that shit, too. But I can honestly give a fuck. I don't like Jake Paul. I don't like none of those kids, but I guess let's go Gibb.
Yeah, he almost lost to Deji.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god. It's so annoying how I'm just talking about this, but he said that he did not train for that fight. Yeah. His brother was roasting the fuck out of him for it, saying that he would just come to LA and get high and do all the not train and shit. And he was like, and when he said that, I'm like, bro, it was a close fight. he could have fucked that dude up if he trained, bro. Like, shit was insane. So I was like, dude, that's fucking, I don't know. I guess, you have anything else you want to transition to?
Not really.
I bet, I had something. Something that I guess we touched on a little earlier.
Sure.
Yeah, what are your thoughts on, legalizing pot, nationally? Like, you could just give a one-word answer if you really want. I'm just curious what you think, and, I mean, I guess, try to explain it best as you can.
I don't really care.
Whether it's illegal or legal?
Yeah, I mean, I guess I'd rather have it legal, but I could really
recreationally.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah, I'm with you.
So I don't see anything bad from it. You know,
I just think that there's worse things out there that are legal.
Yeah.
Yes, and alcohol. I mean, y'all can see it either way you want. I honestly think it is, if not worse. I mean, they could probably be the same, but if alcohol is, why not? I'm just talking about a perspective of it being safe.
They need a fucking ban and make cigarettes illegal.
Yeah, but they don't, and marijuana is, which is like the biggest what the fuck.
Yeah.
But I guess, I mean, we're not the government, so all we can just give is our opinion. But I don't know. I've always thought that I mean, it'd be dope to have it legal recreationally. I mean, like, you can say that, like, people always argue that it'll be abused. I'm like, well, what the fuck isn't? Yeah. You know, so if one thing is, you know, I'm not saying we're legalizing heroin or anything. Like, there's been studies that this stuff helps. It's being legalized in some states. Recently, Illinois, which it has a city like Chicago. You guys can take that however you want. It's a violent city. That's not just me saying it. It is. I guess it's gotten better recently, but it's still violent, I guess. I don't know. And it was legalized there. I honestly think a place where we fucking live, like Virginia, should most definitely have it be legal here. But I mean, I don't know. Like I said, we don't work for the government. All we can do is give our opinion. But you can honestly care. You can honestly care less.
I could care less.
There is I mean, you probably already heard the medical dispensary that's coming here to Manassas.
Really?
Yeah. On everything I love, the website we were on. Shout out to Gentleman Toker. This is legal weed website from DC. This fucking dude who runs it, fucking goat. When you get on his account, he has a whatchamacallit, like a little audio clip that he plays describing everything. Yeah, and he was explaining that there's one opening up in Leesburg and one opening up in Manassas. The video was posted like 5 months ago, but he said it's gonna come early 2020. I was like, oh wow, that's pretty fucking cool. I guess we could transition a weird ass transition into Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Stupid.
This motherfucker. As weird as it sounds, I mean, just dude, his life has been a fucking roller coaster, man. I don't even know where the fuck we can start. I mean, like,
well, I can start with I never really fucked with his music.
Oh really?
Nah, not really. I thought he was just fucking hilarious, dude. Little article from Barstool Sports saying Tekashi 6ix9ine says he's so unsafe in jail he thinks he needs to serve the rest of his sentence at home. Was arrested about a year ago for I'm not even gonna try to remember what his charges were.
It was a RICO charge, like a racketeering and all that shit charge that they started dropping on like mob leaders in early New York, and that's why. Like Meek Mill has a really popular song about it, and because he was charged with the same thing, so they it's pretty much a gang activity charge. Yeah. So they hit him with a RICO charge, which is really fucking hard to get out of. Yeah.
So they were, I think, originally giving him 39 years.
Fuck that.
For that, but they gave him a deal.
I fucking would spit out my fucking water.
They gave him a deal. Boy, did he take that deal.
He took that shit and ran, boy. This motherfucker run with that shit, bro.
I guess to really simplify the deal was to rat out all his associates, gang members anyone who was affiliated with him,
Even
they
his
were
old fucking manager. Dog.
Yeah,
Insane.
if you ever came into contact with that man, you were gonna end up on their watch list.
Like every motherfucker said, I took a picture of them when I saw him in the street. They coming for my neck. Or like, bro, he charged. Who did he fucking try snitching on, bro? He tried snitching on Cardi B.
Oh my
dude,
god,
there was a handful of rappers, bro. It's insane. Like, dude, talk about being a fucking rat, bro. And people are not gonna let him live this down. But I do agree with most people. If he gets out, he has a fucking career, dog. Easily.
Really?
Easily,
Doing
bro.
what?
Bro, on everything I love, I follow so many Migos on Twitter who are always tweeting about, I miss this motherfucker, or I can't wait for him to get out, for him to drop more bangers. And if I know a handful of people from around here like that, he must have fans around the fucking world, bro. So I know, I'm calling you.
Your brother's a fan.
Yeah, dude, my brother's a fan of his music, man. He fucking, like, literally, he'll walk around fucking screaming Treyway and shit like that as a joke, and, like, it's funny as hell. And he, like, listens to his music, and I'm not gonna lie, I used to listen to his shit too. Some of his shit slaps, and dude, I'll fight anybody for that.
There was like one or two songs that I could listen to, but other than that,
Gummo didn't slap when it first came out. Before people started making memes about it, because that shit was still kind of underground, because bro, I'm into this music shit, bro. So, like, this man was cool with Trippie Redd when they were first blowing up, bro. And, like, he co-signed that motherfucker, and they used to drop fucking bangers, dog. So, like, when, like, Gummo Friends and shit, that kind of shit came out, I was like, yo, this shit kind of slaps low-key. And then, like, the gay version came out. I don't have nothing against gay people. I'm just saying they made a homosexual version of it. Like, come real sticky. And, like, I'm like, bro, this shit, I can't listen to this shit anymore, bro. Oh my fucking god! But I used to slap that motherfucker, bro. I used to slap Trippie Redd and Tekashi Uwe in the whip out hard as fuck, boy. And Pulls, bro. Nah, yeah, dude, that shit was insane. So I mean, he's a fucking. I honestly think he has a career when he comes out. A lot of rappers like don't fuck with him at all anymore. One of the biggest ones, well, not one of the biggest, I guess, to y'all, but this Hispanic rapper I listened to who made a song with him. Who spent, I believe, 1.5 years in prison because he didn't rat. Like, completely said that he doesn't fuck with him anymore. He's a rat, you know, none of that shit. And a lot of rappers don't fuck with him anymore, man. Like, people, I don't know where he's gonna get features from, bro. But I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, but I honestly think he has a career when he gets out. You don't think so?
I don't know, dude.
That's funny as shit to me.
Pretty funny.
Anything else, bro?
The Black Widow trailer.
Yeah, so I was watching when I went to go watch Star Wars. A couple trailers came up actually. I guess we can get back to that one, but like the Mulan trailer came out, the live action version. Yeah. And before it came out, I told my sister, "This is gonna be some fucking mid." I told her that, and then after the trailer, she looks at me. That shit's still mid. I'm like, I'll come watch this shit. It should look, because it's not like I think it is still the musical, but like it's like mainly focused on the war.
Oh yeah, they said it's really not going to be a musical.
I know, and I was like, bro, this shit looks hard as fuck. And like the actors they picked for it, bro. The trailer just made me want to go watch that shit. So I thought that shit was pretty cool. Did you watch the trailer when it came out in theaters? Like when you went to go watch Star Wars, it popped up.
Yeah, and they released another one.
How'd you feel about it?
I haven't watched it.
Oh, like I guess on the first one you saw.
Yeah. Like,
what are your first thoughts? Or like, would you watch the movie?
I don't know, cause like
at the end it's still Mulan.
Oh, you're talking about Mulan?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd watch it. I thought we were still talking about Black Widow.
Okay, I thought that shit was mid.
Yeah.
Easily.
Yeah.
I told my sister, she was like, this still mid? I'm like, fuck yeah, that shit was mid.
Yeah.
That was so corny. Hi, sister. I'm like, get the fuck, bro. I didn't already know that. If you already did, I was going to be her sister. I don't know much
I didn't, but I was kind of like, oh.
Cool.
That's such a cliche.
And I can't take serious the other dude in their crew who's from Stranger Things. The cop or Eleven's dad. I can't take that motherfucker serious, bro.
Red Star, the Russian Captain America, that shit.
No, that's what it is, pretty much?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is.
Oh my god. Yeah, and he has like a Russian... well, he's Russian, you said. So, I'm like, bro, like, I know you're from Stranger Things, bro. I can't take you serious, bro. Where's 11? But I was like, what the fuck, bro? This is like so weird to me. I couldn't fucking take it serious. Anything else?
This thing says, what would you do if your daughter brought home 6ix9ine?
Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh my god. I turn the fuck up, bro. I'll be happy. Nah, bro, it's funny as hell. Fuck no, bro. That motherfucker looks weird as shit. No, I want to go watch that motherfucker in concert. He looks weird as shit. Look how he stinks, bro. He looks musty as fuck. Nah, that's sleep as fuck, bro. Yeah, so
I feel like we need to tell a story.
A story?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dude, should I tell my Coach Evans story?
Oh, fuck. That is hilarious.
Yeah?
That is pretty funny. Yeah, go ahead and tell that. I die at this shit all the time.
Okay, so...
I wish I was a year younger so I could have witnessed this shit. Actually, no, I'm kind of happy I did. I'm tweaking. Go ahead.
So me and you, we played football for our high school. I played a year with you. I could have played 2, but I didn't play my freshman year. I played up my sophomore and junior. Something came up with some coaches, so I quit. But anyway, my junior year,
I was already graduated.
Oh yeah,
I graduated in 2017. I think you were class of 19.
19.
Yeah. So when he was a junior, it was I already had a year out, or that was my year out. So I couldn't fucking experience this. As funny as it fucking was.
Yeah. So
you're not gonna say names, right? I think we should keep names out. Yeah.
So, well, besides my coach.
Yeah. Fuck it.
Said that.
Coach would laugh if you fucking heard this shit.
Yeah. So, fuck. So we're getting ready for practice, or I was getting ready for practice. Walked into the locker room. Noticed it was a lot quieter than it usually was. Like everyone was just kind of looking just in front of them, like they're just keeping to themselves. And I heard some people arguing because they were mad and shit. It's like shit was happening. So I'm like, what the fuck is happening here?
I'm gonna tell one right after you, bro. Same football shit. Let's go. I'm so happy.
Yeah. So I'm like, what the fuck happened? Like why is everyone so quiet? Why is it so dead in here? So they were like, Coach is mad. I'm like, what the fuck happened? And so everyone started telling me what happened. So supposedly, this is from what I remember, it was some JV kid's birthday. There were 2 other varsity players in there with him in the athletic trainer's room. I'm guessing they were either getting taped up or they were, I don't know, doing something in there. I don't know. Anyway, they were in there. High schoolers being high schoolers. Oh, dude, it's your birthday. Time for your birthday punches.
Facts.
So both of them.
This behavior.
God damn it.
I would have done.
So both of the varsity players start going and punching him, giving him his birthday punches. Athletic trainer walks in, apparently thinks that they're jumping him.
Yo, imagine walking into that shit, bro. Go ahead. I'm sorry. That's so fucking funny. That's the best part of me, dog.
She walks in there. Just obviously, yeah. I guess you see like two bigger guys. Like one of them was pretty big, like in terms of like muscle and shit. The other one was just big in general. Versus this little
JV kid,
short JV kid, and they're just gang up punching him and shit. So I guess you'd understand. You could understand where she was coming from. Jumps in, breaks it up. Apparently, she put one of them in like a chokehold or something to try to stop him and shit. And then obviously she had to report it. And she told our coach. Obviously, our coach was furious that we're doing stupid shit, especially in the school, because he wants us to like represent the school and like represent the team, not look like complete fucking retards. So obviously he gets mad. He texts one of our captains, or he texts him and he calls him. I don't remember which one it was, but he asks him, hey, I'm not gonna say your name. What happened in the fucking what happened yesterday? Let's go. This fucking retard. So what he didn't know is he didn't know that happened. Like the shit with the JV kid and the
captain that the coach texted didn't know about what happened with the JV kid.
Yeah. But it was funny because that same day, something else happened in the locker room, which I didn't see. I really wished I would have. him and another captain got into it, like started like actually punching each other and shit. I think they legitimately got into a fight over some stupid shit. I forgot what.
Did people break it up?
I think obviously we kind of wanted to see them go for a little bit.
Yeah, for a little bit.
But,
yeah,
I think
but
like
I guess after they saw they were throwing some haymakers.
Yeah,
because the captains were some mean
dude,
right?
yeah, some meat.
He said, "I wish I would have been able to."
Yeah,
you'd be like, "Break it up, no, give it a second,
yeah."
Give one more minute. All right, now bring it up.
It's like,
oh my god,
Clash of the fucking Titans in the locker room. So yeah, it was two captains. So these motherfuckers can hurt people. So we're like, okay, yeah, fuck it. They were like, yeah, bring it up. And so like, yeah, they get into a fight. And so this dumbass thought that our coach was talking about that. So he ended up telling him about that. He was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. Me and the other captain got into a fight. Like we, got into like some stupid ass argument, and then we got like into an actual fight." And he was like, "What?
Like, what are you talking about?" Oh my god, bro.
Yeah, so he was like, "What the?"
I know he shit himself when that text came in, bro. I know it. What a fucking... Oh my goodness, bro.
So yeah, he was like, "What? What the fuck are you?" Well, not what the fuck, but he was like, "Yo, what the hell are you?" Like type shit, like he had no idea what he was talking about. So he's like, "That happened too," and he was like, "That wasn't even what I was asking about." So, oh yeah, if you're, yeah, he knows he shit himself. Like, yeah. I know he shit himself when that shit happened. So yeah, that's why everyone was freaked out, and it's not. It gets so much better than this. So we're walking down the field, where everyone's still like quiet. We're kind of still like sus, like what the fuck is gonna happen type shit. Yeah. So I know he was scared. So, oh wait, never mind. So you could always determine the mood of our coach and the way he walked down to the field. If he was in a good mood, he was gonna walk down. He's gonna talk to everyone, talk to coaches and all this. Be cool, I guess. That's when he was in a good mood. If he was in a bad mood, which is exactly what happened, he's gonna come down, walk straight down to the middle of the fucking field, and just look at everybody. Just look at everybody, like with such a fucking look of disgust and disappointment. And he just stand there and just look at us without talking to nobody. If you tried to talk to him, he'd be like, "No, go stretch or go warm up. Talk to me later."
Yeah.
This is exactly what was happening. So before we started doing stretches and shit, he called the captains up, took them. We had a pretty long, big football practice field.
Yep.
And he took them to the other end from where we were. And even from that far, you could hear him just letting them have it, dude.
Yeah, that's so funny.
Like, dude, like, we just looked over there and his, like, arms were fucking swinging and shit. He was just letting them have it, dude. And, at that point, everyone's just looking at each other like, "Oh, dude, we're fucked. Like, we are seriously fucked." And so, he comes back, and then he was like, "Everyone, get stretching. You're gonna need it."
That's crazy, bro. I would have quit right there. I would have dropped my pads and walked up that motherfucking hill, bro.
Yeah. So at that point, everyone's just looking at each other like, "What the fuck?" And so we're done stretching, and then he calls us up to give like our like pre-practice like speech or like what we're gonna do for the day type shit. And he was like, "Before the season started, I gave you all 2 rules." I always forget what the other one is. But one of them was like not to fuck with the JV kids like at all. Don't touch them. Don't fuck with them. Like if I get any report that you guys are fucking with the JV kids, there will be consequences. And so he said that he was like, "And I told you guys there would be consequences."
Oh, fuck that!
And then he was like, "Yeah, if you thought there weren't going to be consequences, you're going to find out how I roll today."
Oh, fuck. Fuck that.
Dude. I got it. And then he was like, "All right, everyone line up. Get on the line and put your helmets on the sideline. I don't want you throwing up on them.
Fuck that, dude. Fuck that. No, not fuck that dude. But I said like fuck that dude. I would not have done that shit, dude. No way. Oh my goodness, dude. Heck no. I would have cried. I would have fucking cried.
Dude, at that point, I'm shitting myself. I'm like, dude, he's about to fucking run us.
Did you already accept that this was going to be the worst you guys have ever ran?
Yeah, already.
Oh my
yeah.
fuck. You get like that butterfly in your stomach, dog. Ah, dude. Dog, you got to finish this story, bro. That's just the ending.
But it was, honestly, like, it could have been way worse. But still, he started grabbing cones. And, like, he walked 10 yards, going down. Walked 10 yards, going down. And he just kept going to the very end of the fucking practice field.
Keep in mind, the practice field was longer than the football field, right?
Yeah. It's like easily like two of them easily.
1.5, you can
1.5. Anyways, it's still
longer than the game field. Yeah.
And so we just fucking were running all day basically, and just fucking
hell no
burpees every 10 yards we were running, just like running and burpees for like a good half, 3/4 of the practice, and then we had to practice, and then had conditioning after that.
Oh, he made y'all condition afterwards. Yeah. Did you think you were gonna get out? You knew there was conditioning at the end?
Yeah, everyone knew.
Bro, that is so fucking dead, bro. And y'all are probably thinking, this lazy ass motherfucker. Nah, bro. Bro, nobody can give me shit. I sat through 4 years of. I never stopped during the fucking 2-a-days. Motherfuckers would pass out from heat stroke. My ass was still running those laps, and nobody could give me shit. I was arguably the biggest dude on that fucking team, and motherfuckers when
Besides
I see
Gonzo.
Yeah, but like, dog, he wouldn't give up either. Shout out you, bro. Like, that motherfucker would not stop either. And like, I would see these fucking receivers and like fucking running backs like fucking like pass out from this shit. And I'm like, are you fucking me right now? Are you fucking me right now, bro? My ass is still running this. Y'all some fucking hoes, bro. That shit would blow the fuck out of me. But what y'all did, fuck that. We're coming up to like literally we just hit an hour in a minute. I had a story too, but you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna save it for the next one, bro. I'll save it for the next one, for the end of the next podcast. Yeah, because we're coming up to an hour. Probably gonna come out for a while.
I guess on these podcasts,
we can end with a story or something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, perfect. I know he has two. I'm pretty sure, but we talked about it at the end of the last podcast. I've talked to more people about being on the show. I think I've not technically confirmed, but I told one person already about next week, and two people already about next week. So we're gonna have people, if they want to come on, we'll accept them like gladly, man. Like, if you want to be on, just let us know. If you don't think you're interesting, bro, we'll just talk anything, bro. We're not fucking interviewing you, dude. We're just having you want to talk about the same shit we talk about. If you have a story, we just want your opinions on the same thing we're talking about. We're not interviewing you. Don't think we're bringing you on to interview you. You don't have to. You can be uninteresting as you want to be. We're just having you on so you can give us your opinion on the same stuff we talk about. So it's not an interview. It's just we're just sitting down and talking.
It's just a couple guys, couple friends, just
talking,
just sitting and chilling.
It's like the same conversations you have with your friends, but we're just gonna be recording them. It's the same thing. So if you want to be on, just don't be shy to just let us know, and we'll try to get as many as you on as possible, and it'll be good times, man. So if you have anything else to add, bro, I think we'll be good. But go ahead. Just
remember all our social medias and shit. Link in the description. Make sure to follow. Please, if you can, like the video. If you would like, subscribe. It'll help a lot. It means a lot. Any feedback y'all want to give, any questions you want to ask, just leave them in the comments.
Yeah, leave them in the comments. We appreciate y'all letting us know on social media, because you guys can easily just Snapchat us, but the numbers look good in the comments, know what I'm saying? So if you want to snap us something, you don't got to open up Snapchat right now. Just fucking comment that shit below. It means a lot. But we'll still take regular messages and we'll answer back to them. But we appreciate you all.
Yeah, it's been episode 2.
Thank you so much for the love that we got on the first one. I honestly, like I said in the beginning, did not expect the numbers we got. But thank you guys so much. You can wrap it up, brother.
Thanks for watching. I guess you guys will listen to this next episode. Thank you for watching. Peace.